Hello, what's up? Hey Kuroso, welcome back. 네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Hello there. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I can't even like find a single piece of MapleStory music that sucks actually. Yeah, they're all good, I think. 네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. I mean, seriously, they should like, this should be like if there's a textbook for like a history of gaming, like, this should be written in that textbook, like for the best music. 아, 아까 집에 오는데 비가 엄청 쏟아지더라고요. 대남 문자가 오긴 왔었는데 비가 그렇게 많이 올 줄은 몰랐고, 그래도 다행히 집을 나설 때 이제 날씨가 꾸물꾸물해가지고 우산을 챙겨 나갔던 게 이제 신의 한 수였던 것 같아. 아, 막 정리 좀 해주고 싶은데 다 막 이래서 못 버리고 저래서 못 버리고 그러니까 좀 그렇네. Is it a good time to start playing MapleStory again? I don't know. Like, what aspects of a game what aspects of a game like I'm not sure like what aspects of the game actually tell me that it's a good time to return, like people have different standards. Like for example, people like to come back to online RPGs when they give out like free raid gears. Like for example, that's basically what Soul Worker is doing right now. So yeah, but like MapleStory hardly gives out raid gears. So yeah, if you're looking for that, it's probably not the best time. But I don't know. I'm playing on a Reboot server, as you may or may not already know, and yeah, it's all right. Doesn't really. I can't really seem to find the best, quote unquote, the best time to get started on this. But I think it's always fine to get started on Reboot if you have like some time left, like some spare time left. And for some reason I feel really tired today. But since I have this, I don't know what this item is called in English, like pendant of spirits or something. Yeah, spiritual pendant or yeah, whatever. So yeah, I got this, so might as well use it. And I basically did all I could do last night when I was live streaming, so I don't really have something to do right now. Yeah, thanks, Crosso. 어제 할 걸 다 하고 잤더니 딱히 지금 뭔가 막 급히 해야 되거나 뭐 그런 건 하나도 없네요. 돈이나 벌면 되나? 지금 9억 정도 있는데 돈을 좀 더 모아서 후부작을 좀 하든지 해야 되겠어요. 아, 배고프다. 매번 이 시간만 되면 배고파 죽겠네. 일단 딱히 할 게 없으니까 사냥이라도 좀 해야겠습니다. So I think I have nothing special to do for the moment. So I'm just gonna, go kill some mobs to level. 정부는 없나? 정부는 없는 걸로. 원인 9단계 나쁘지 않네. GMS는 안 해봤죠. 굳이 해외 서버에서 해야 되나 싶기도 하고. 아, 어제 새로 만든 스킬 한번 써보고 싶다. 지금 써볼까? 스택공 얼마나 오르나? 오, 많이 오르긴 한다. 지금 한 13만 올랐거든요, 스택공. 나쁘지 않네. 60초 동안 약간 극딜할 때 쓰면 되는구나. 네, 뭐 그래도 이 정도면은 제 생각엔 뭐. 근데 오히려 리부트 하다가 다른 서버를 보면은 몹이 되게 물몸 같다고 해야 되나? 왜 이렇게 빨리 죽어? 약간 그런 느낌? 캐릭터가 별로 센 것 같지도 않은데 그냥 스킬 하나만 다 피키가 쓰러지니까 약간 오히려 그게 이질감 있게 다가올 때도 있어요. 아, 혹시 그거 답변해 주실 수 있는 분 계신가? 듀얼 블레이드는 캐시샵 그 창고라고 해야 되나? 캐시샵 그 인벤토리? 캐시샵 내에 있는 인벤토리. 그거 듀얼 블레이드 따로 있어요? 아니면 모험가랑 공유해요? 혹시 아시는 분 계신가? 왠지 듀얼만 따로 있을 것 같은데. How come am I not training in Arcana? That's because of the level difference. You know, the differences in our levels, like the difference between the mob's level and my level. The mobs have higher levels, so it takes little too long to kill the mobs. So instead of the mobs over there in Arcana give out more EXPs, But like this kills faster here in Red Helen or whatever. Yeah. 아 진짜 캐고 있는데 이거 밀어버리네. Yeah, I guess it's because I'm playing on Reboot. I was just talking to my Korean subscriber there. He was saying like how it takes a lot to kill the mobs. It's still here with my stats and all. But then, you know, like when I play on the other servers, it feels kind of weird to see all the mobs dying instantly after using one skill. So yeah, I'm more used to this right now. Hey Harry, first time? Welcome. 캐슈는 됐었다고요? 아니, 페파도 그냥 모험가 취급하는 것 같은데 듀블도 되려나? 아, 왜냐면은 막 캐시템 막 또 막 지르고 그러기 싫어서. 공룡이면은 딱 좋잖아요. 이거 지금 입고 있는 거 그냥 넘기면 되니까. 오 잼스톤 좋아요. Core 잼스톤. Well, what do you play nowadays? Hey Martin, good to see you again. Final Fantasy? Yeah, a lot of people kind of, you know, suggested playing that, but it's not my type, you know. Besides, in among the Korean Final Fantasy 14 players, there are a lot of quote-unquote extreme feminists. You know, like those who call themselves feminists, right? We all know the issue, right? Those who claim to want equality, but in fact they are just man haters, right? You know, those people, those kind of people are like, you know, too abundant in Final Fantasy 14, at least among Koreans. So yeah, I don't want to get myself involved in that. Well, it's everywhere. I think it's almost like it's like a global issue nowadays. This feminism thing. It's not even feminism. I think it's just man hating and you know, people just being greedy. You know, they want equality, right? You know, equal rights and stuff, but they never, you know, want to take equal responsibilities. It's just a bunch of losers wanting to get more while blaming things on men. 미겔님 어서 오시고요. 아직 안 주무시네요. How grind is MapleStory? I don't know. I guess it depends on like what games you compare this to. I don't know. Like based on my experience, I would say this is one of the most grindy games out there. Maybe not the most grindy game, but one of them. Like I'm pretty sure it's one of them. Yeah. Maybe like if you make a list of top 10 most grindy game in like year 2019 or something like that, I'm pretty sure MapleStory will take like the second or third place. 페파가 이게 화살이 이렇게 막 사방으로 날아가고 막 정신이 없잖아요. 근데 이게 콤보를 되게 잘 쓰는 것 같아요. 다른 애들은 이제 콤보를 한꺼번에 여러 마리 잡으면은 1 올라가잖아요, 콤보가. 근데 얘는 한꺼번에 잡는 느낌이 아니라 약간 하나 잡는 느낌이라 뭔가 콤보가 되게 빨리빨리 올라요. 딴 사람들에 비해서, 딴 캐릭터들에 비해서. I did play Dark Souls 3 like last year during one of my live streams, and I saw the ending for the first round. I didn't go for the New Game Plus, but yeah. And I really enjoy playing Dark Souls 1. I really like it. I still play it from time to time. I also tried Dark Souls 2, but the controls were kind of weird on my computer, so I had to ask for a refund. Kinda wanted to finish that Dark Souls trilogy, but why not get a controller? Well, I mean, I can afford it, but I'm not really good with the controllers. I'm more of a keyboard guy, I mean, I used to have like SNES and NES when I was really young, like 8 years old or something like that. But yeah, after that I kind of got my computer a little too early, like when I was like 9 years old. Wait, not even 9 years old. Wait, I stopped playing SNES 7 years old, and at 8 years old, I think I got my first computer. And ever since then, I feel more comfortable using the keyboard rather than the controllers. So, yeah. Like even when it's like a fighting game, I always use a keyboard, and I feel more comfortable in that. But like if you ask like a professional players, like for example like professional Tekken 7 players or something like that, they would recommend that you use a controller for that, because that's a lot easier to do a combo or something. But for me, I'm like, well, I suck at fighting games anyway, and for me, it's like, maybe not for me, Controllers, not my thing. 그 쓰레기 접고 메이플 시작하려 했는데 포기하고 소울워커 시작 중. 그 쓰레기는 빨리 접으셔야죠. 언제까지 개돼지 하실 겁니까? Yeah, same. I'm more of an RPG guy nowadays. I never managed to get good at other genres, like fighting games and rhythm games, or like I mean, there are like different kinds of games out there, right? And like Most of them I really suck. 릴리 하다가 났어요. 릴리도 사기캔데 이제 또올거 밸런스 패치 최근에 좀 많이 잘 해가지고 릴리도 지금 되게 좋은데 역캐는 지금 다 좋아. 이제 남캐 둘만 상향 남았지. Like hard bosses with gimmicks, right? You know. Yeah, I love those too. And I really hate it when RPGs make bosses that are way too easy, you know. Like when it's not even challenging at all. Like I hate it. Like I hate bosses like that. Which was a thing in Black Desert. Like Black Desert has like, you know, one of the best graphics out there. Like among all the, you know, games that exist right now. Like it's got one of the best graphics, but one of the fatal flaws I've, you know, found was, you know, the boss fights. You know, the boss fights suck in Black Desert. Like really. Like it's not even fun. Like they're not even challenging. All you do is just gang up on that boss with a lot of people, and you know, like the boss just, you know, he doesn't even do much. It just dies within a minute. And I'm like, how is this a boss fight? 클전은 어제도 얘기했지만 최근에 뭐 강화 개편이니 뭔지 그런 거 하고 나서 그거 하고 막 이제 여러 가지로 퀄리티 같은 게, 게임 퀄리티가 요즘 너무 낮아지고 현질 요도가 심해서 돌아가고 싶지가 않아. 게임은 그럭저럭 할 만은 한데 끌리질 않네요. 그냥 심심해서 그냥 찍어내리고 있어요. I love this one. 아 근데 점프가 힘드네. 그냥 그 유병희 디렉터인가? 펼저는 유병희 디렉터? 그 사람이 좀 너무 신념이 강해. 자기가 생각하는 게 틀렸다고, 틀릴 수도 있다는 생각을 해야 되는데 자기만의 주장과 생각이 너무 강해요. 제가 보기에는 자기가 하는 게 무조건 맞다고 느끼는 것 같아. 빠꾸가 없어. 이거 보고 그 쓰레기를 떠올린다고? 에반데. Hey Saiba, welcome back. Good to see you again. Hey Aether Maker, welcome. Hey Nintel, yep. In fact, I'm not even sure what kind of weapon she's using right now. I mean, she's got that rabbit like behind her, but that can't be the weapon. I mean, I know it kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is, but like she's not really shooting arrows out of the rabbit, right? So, like, what is it? Hey, thanks for the compliment. Yeah, I love this. I think yeah, I agree. My character's pretty cute. Pathfinder is kind of like a, you know, doesn't Pathfinder doesn't really act like a girl, you know, like she doesn't really have a feminine aspects in her personality. She's kind of like a cool tomboy, I think. I might be wrong in that, but yeah, like after dressing her up like this, it kind of feels weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. 어, 12시다. Yay! It's 12 a.m. midnight in South Korea. What time is it over there, guys? Like, I think you guys are like from all over the world. Like, what time is it in the States? It's kind of a transparent weapon. It kind of is. You don't necessarily use the rabbit to, you know, make your move. Like, the rabbit's just there. It doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I know the time difference between Korea and Thailand, so it's 2-hour difference, so it's like 10 p.m. in Thailand, right? 11, that's either you're in Japan or maybe like China or maybe Taiwan. Yeah, it looks like I can spam endlessly, but like that's because I have some like effects that help me recover mana. If I don't have those, like my mana drains really fast, and I would have to use my MP pods. Wait, Japan has the same time zone as South Korea? Really? Oh. I didn't. I thought it was 1 hour difference. Oh well. Is MapleStory a new game? No, it's a quite old game. I think it's getting near 20 years old, I think. It was really popular back then. It still is popular in South Korea, but I guess maybe the Glover version of MapleStory, GMS, is not as popular as it used to be, maybe. There's a Glover version for this, and the two versions are kind of different in a lot of aspects. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't feel like going back to closers. They recently made a lot of changes, but they called it revamps, but they weren't. I don't think those changes were revamps. Like, they made the game worse than ever, and it's kind of hard to explain. It's a very long story, but yeah, things are getting too fucked up that I don't feel like going back. That's why I stopped making videos for closers. I mean, I was gonna, you know, continue with all the series I was doing, you know, Let's Plays and PvP matches and all, but like looking at how the game's been doing lately, I don't feel like going back. Sword Workers also available in, you know, like regions outside Korea, but like the one on Gameforge and the one on Steam. I don't know if both are kind of like the same ones, but I heard that the overseas version, you know, the ones outside Korea are kind of fucked up right now. Like the admins don't really care too much about the game. It's been abandoned. You know, the economy is kind of fucked up by, you know, greedy people. So yeah, like all those things that I say about Soul Workers are pretty much exclusive to the Korean version. There's a Japanese version for Soul Worker, and it's that one is the most. That one's like the closest one to Korean version. I mean, it's still many months behind Korean server, but it's still. I think that's like the second best version, I think. I don't know. I can't even find a good RPG in Korea nowadays. Like really, I try to look for one, and I can't find a good one. Like there are like tons of games out there, but like even with so many games available, like I can't find a decent one to play. I really can't. 최근엔 메이플만 주로 하시나요? 아, 메이플은 주로 하는 게임은 아닙니다. 그냥 스밍 때 좀 깔짝거리는 정도예요. 주로 하는 게임은 솔로커죠 뭐. Did I play Serenium's story? Well, since I don't recognize the name Serenium, I don't think I did. 소원은 항상 하고 있어요. 영상을 만들려면 시간이 필요해서 그렇지. 뭐 만들 영상 주제라던가 그런 게 필요하기도 하고 있다고 하더라도 준비 기간이 필요하니까 계속 찍어내고 싶다고 찍어내지는 게 아니라서요. 아니 영상 아이디어는 이미 구상해 놓은 거는 꽤 돼요. 근데 그걸 만들려면은 시간이 필요해서 그렇지. 난 막 영상 만들 아이디어 같은 건 지금도 막 한 머릿속에 5개 정도 있어. 아, 아까 잼수 하나 나고서 또 잼수 안 나오는 거 보소. Well, mobile games are. I don't really like mobile games. It doesn't feel like a game at all. Like, at least to me, doesn't feel like a game. Like, to me, I actually need a keyboard with, you know, like, you know, with me pressing the buttons myself, you know, not like touching the screen with my fingertips. That doesn't feel like a game to me. So yeah, I don't really play mobile games. Yeah, that's what I hate about it too. You know, nowadays it's all like automated. You know, you do this, you know, let it do stuff for like, you know, 2 hours. You come back to it. You know, like what fun is that? If you're not gonna play yourself. And what I also hate about mobile games is like they always make this, you know, fancy trailers about, you know, how awesome this game is going to be, but then when you actually install the game and play it, it's so shitty. Like, you know, it's so shitty that like I think the games from 90s would easily beat the quality. Like the ones from like Super NES or NES. Like, even those had masterpieces that were better than those mobile games. Hey, Maya. Welcome back. And most mobile games are kind of like, you know, like most mobile games are kind of like EA, you know, like, you know, you try to do something, oh, you can't do that yet, but you can do it if you pay $3 for it. So you maybe like, you know, you decide to pay that $3 to unlock something, but then after that, now it asks you to like pay $10 to like proceed to the next stage or something. It's like, no, give me a break. Do I play Kurtzpell? That putrid, dirty game made by KOG again? What's the whole what was the whole purpose of leaving Elsword, you know, like, it's from KOG, man. Why would you play the same, you know, the game made by the same company? And it's not even good. The graphics suck, the gameplay sucks. Yeah. Kurtzpell is made by KOG. Anything made by KOG. No. No thanks. And the Kurtzpell is like said to be like it was said to be said to have been in like under development for like many years now. Like so far it has been under development for many years, and that's all they could come up with after all those years. Like, I'm pretty sure Closers or Soul Worker would easily beat the graphics, you know. Like in terms of graphics, Soul Worker or Closers would easily beat Kurtzpell, and even the gameplay. A lot of people were like, "This sucks, man." Yay! EXP buff. Yeah, shame on you. How could you still play L-Sword? Shame. Shame. 아, 버닝 9단계로 만족해야 되나? 여기가 외국인 방송인가요? 아, 한국인과 외국인이 공존하는 방송이라고 보시면 되겠습니다. Ice burners can go rot in hell. Literally. Like there's ice burner for each and every character, and for each and every costume. Jeez. And that ice burners don't even really, you know, have a like high chance of giving you the costume. It doesn't. Like the chances are really low. Just complete waste of money. 네, 이게 세다고요? 아닙니다. 저 약해요. 저 카르타도 못 가는 찐따입니다. How long have I been playing MapleStory? Well, I was a hardcore MapleStory player like long time ago. Up until they released this thing called Miracle Cube. Nowadays they don't call it Miracle Cube. It's called a Red Cube and Black Cube. But yeah, you know what I mean. You know, like up until they released that. In the Korean server, I played it for like 8 years back then, but then I quit after they released that, and yeah, I got my hands on it a few years later, so yeah, I'm more of an ex-hardcore player. Hey Mooncake, isn't it time for you to sleep now? Is leveling fast in Korean Soul Worker? Depends. If you try to level with all the events available, yes, it really is fast. Not as ridiculously fast as leveling in Elsword. That one's I would say leveling in Elsword is too fast. That's not normal. That's abnormal. It's just too fast. You don't even get to watch the story. It's like skipping everything. You know what's like like my question is, what's the even point of leveling if you're gonna let me level up that fast? So yeah. So anyway, back to Soul Workers. If you don't have any events going on at the moment you're leveling, it could take a bit of time, but I don't think it's gonna take more than a week. It's actually morning. Oh right, you're in Canada, right? I was just talking to these guys that came before you, and these guys are like in Southeast Asia, so I kind of got confused there. Yeah, did you just wake up? Hey OG. My thoughts on Stella's desired advancement? I don't have much thought on that because, you know, Stella is not my main. She's cute. Let's just say that. Yeah. You've been working? And that's sad, man. Is it lunchtime or something? Or are you just slacking off? That's probably because you're playing on the NA server. Like I said, like there are a lot of differences between the Korean version and the non-Korean versions, and the difference can be really big. So yeah, it's sad how Soul Workers is not actually that popular in the overseas version. I mean, if it were popular, then I'm pretty sure they, you know, were more, the admins were more enthusiastic about, you know, what to do with the game, maybe. Ah, I see. 코잼이 너무 안 나오는데? 아까 한 개 주신 게 다 아닌가? 그러네. 한 개 이후로 안 나오고 있어. How's my day been? It was alright. It was pretty average. I went out for like a walk or something. Yeah, it's not exactly a walk, but I just, you know, yeah, I went out for a walk like a few hours ago, and I was yeah. By the time I decided to come back home, like it was raining hard outside, but luckily I had my umbrella with me. But the rain was pouring a little too hard. I got all wet. Had to take a shower. 노래 틀면서 해봐요. 저작권 걸릴 것 같은데요. 함부로 틀면 안 돼. It's not. Okay, so if someone who were like maybe like better looking than me got wet, you know, all over his body, it could have been sexy or something, but like me getting wet is just, you know, it's just messy and dirty. Ah, minigame. Hey. I'm not pro. I've seen people who finish that minigame within like a few seconds. I'm like, for those people, I'm like slow as hell. I even made that one mistake back there. So I was talking with my Korean subscribers the other day, you know, about like, you know, trying some rhythm games later, but then I told them I kind of like panic a lot when the rhythm gets a little faster and there are a lot of stuff coming down from above or coming up from below. Like I usually start to panic when there are a lot of stuff coming fast. I panic a lot. So yeah, like if I can't get over that panicking problem, I can't play rhythm games. Max level in this game currently 275. It's gonna take more than a year for me to get there. So yeah, I don't think I'll ever reach a max level in MapleStory. Yeah, you saw me, right? Like, you know, when there are a lot of bullets on the screen, I start to panic. Like, I can't stay calm. Ragnarok. Like, how do you pronounce it? Like, in Korean, I call it Ragnarok, but like, I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Ragnarok. I heard of the game. It was pretty famous years ago. Not anymore nowadays. But it's I don't really like the game. So yeah. Rock. Okay. Ragnarok. All those you know, mythical names and stuff, they drive me nuts. And the thing is, all those names from like Greek mythology were, yeah, I know like the Ragnarok is not from Greek mythologies. I think it's from the Western Europe, I think. Is it Eastern or Western? I'm not sure. Anyway, all those names are kind of like confusing when I have to pronounce them, because like, for example, take this for example. You know, like in Greek mythology, you know, the god of thunder, Zeus, right? In English, he's called Zeus, but in Korean, he's called Zeus. You know, like how it's spelled Zeus. So Korean people call him Zeus, not Zeus. So like, you know, considering that I'm considering my mother tongue is Korean, that often gets me confused. And some gods have multiple names depending on regions. Like they're even spelled differently. So like I'm like you know, whenever a name from a myth or like a folk tale, like whenever a name comes up from that, I'm always like, how do you pronounce this thing? And Korean language is hard. It really is. Like even for a native Korean like me, like it really is confusing and hard. I still have to rely on dictionaries when I like, you know, place subtitles on my videos. I mean, I use dictionaries for both Korean and English, you know, to like, it's not just about, you know, how to use some words or something like that. I always like, you know, check the syntax or like grammar or like, you know, sometimes even like spelling, you know. Like sometimes it gets really confusing. Like I really need a dictionary for those languages. Do I use Japanese? I know nothing about Japanese, except for a few words that I learned from animes. You know, like the common ones that everyone knows about. Except for those words, I'm like, you know, I have no clue about Japanese language. But I heard Japanese is kind of easy for Korean people because there are a lot of similarities between the two languages. Like some words are even pronounced the same, so it's very easy for Korean people to get started on Japanese language. I used to learn Mandarin, Chinese, when I was in high school, and like a few years after graduating my college. But Mandarin is way too hard for me, especially because of all these Chinese characters that I have to remember how to write and read. And you know how English doesn't really have tones in its language? By that, I'm not talking about, you know, like raising your voice when you like ask something or something like that. Not that kind of tone, but like in Chinese and Thai, there are like tones in their languages. So you gotta, when you pronounce something, you gotta, you know, say it in the correct tones to, you know, mean what you try to mean, you know. But English, you just gotta say it. Like for example, you want to say friend. You don't have to say friend. You don't just say friend. That friend. There you go. But Mandarin and Thai, like they have tones in the languages, and you gotta say it in the right tone to make that have any meaning. I know, and sometimes some words have the same pronunciation with the same tones, but mean different things in Mandarin. So I'm like, what the hell? Nah, not like that. Not like that, Saiba. What in Korean is different from what in Japanese? No, they're not the same. Swedish, huh? I never heard of a Swedish person speak Swedish. I mean, I've met Swedish people, but they all spoke English, so... the reason why bread in Japanese and bread in Korean are similar is because it's not Korean or Japanese, it's French. The word bread is French, not Korean or Japanese. You're a Dutch? I had one Dutch friend when I was in high school. He was a good friend. Although I don't know how he's doing nowadays, but yeah, I had a Dutch friend. Like for example, in Thai, the bread is also called bang. So yeah, it's related to French, I think. 네, 안녕하세요, 타르트님. 그 쓰레기 그만하세요. 당신은 개돼지가 아닙니다. 개돼지가 아니기 때문에 그런 곳에서 있을 이유가 없어요. 네, 안녕하세요. 오랜만이에요, 네네님. 반갑습니다. 오랜만 됐어요. Yeah, the word dog can be an insult among Asians. I mean, even in English, like the word, son of a, it's an insult. Like, I know dogs are kind of like, friendly animals and stuff, but they can mean something very lowly, very low state, By the way, I don't really like animals. If you're a animal lover, I'm sorry, but I don't like dogs or cats. I mean, they're cute to look at, but like, if you ask me if I want one, no thanks. I'm busy taking care of myself. I don't have time to take care of a dog. I mean, you know, I gotta take care of myself, right? I gotta give myself some nutritious food, you know, I gotta, you know, wash myself, you know, 2 or 3 times a day, you know, I gotta, you know, get a good amount of sleep, you know, and I have to, you know, think about what to do with my life and all. I'm already busy enough, you know, I don't have a time for a goddamn dog or cat. Let's just say, you know, like raising a dog or a cat or any other like domesticated animals, you know, you gotta take the responsibilities, right? You know, you can't just, you know, like domesticate one animal and just let it be. You know, you can't do that. You gotta take your responsibility as a pet owner, right? But what I'm saying is, I don't have any time to, you know, like take those responsibilities that I'm supposed to take, you know. So yeah, looking at the pictures, like looking at pictures of dogs and cats, yeah, they're fine, you know. They're cute, you know. Like, oh, look at that doggy, you know. Like, it's like, yeah, they're cute and all, but like if I have to raise one, it's a whole different story. Hell, it's better than, you know, like getting a dog or a cat but not doing anything, not taking any responsibilities. It's way better than that, you know. I would rather not raise a dog, you know, if I'm not really ready to take the responsibilities. Everything has a price. If you're gonna raise a dog, you know, you gotta do the right thing as a pet owner. And I'm not willing to take the responsibility, so I'm not gonna, you know, get a dog or a cat. 네, 타르트님 와주셔서 감사합니다. 다음에 또 봬요. 정이라는 게 참 그렇죠. 내려놓기 힘듭니다. 하여튼 네, 뭐 메이플을 하시든 뭘 하시든 딴 데서 행복하게 재밌게 즐겁게 게임하시길 바랄게요. 굿밤 되세요. I mean, it really is. Raising animals is like, it's like raising children nowadays. Like, it has come to a point where animals are sometimes treated better than humans. You know, there are all those people living miserable lives out there, but you know, some dogs or cats are like living like, you know, kings. Like a noble family or something, you know. It's weird to look at. The reason why I choose MapleStory 1 instead of MapleStory 2 is because I'm more familiar with MapleStory 1. And yeah, I already heard a lot of, you know, bad stuff about MapleStory 2. I don't want to get started on that. I heard it's one of the things I heard about MapleStory 2 is that it's way too pay to win. And Yeah. I mean, the characters look kind of cute in MapleStory 2, but not the type of character I want. Hey Martin, thanks for coming. Hope to see you again later. Alright? Take care. I think they should have stick to, you know, they should have stick to MapleStory 1 and spend that money they used for MapleStory 2 on MapleStory 1 to make things a lot better than it is right now. Like, I think the whole idea of making a sequel to MapleStory was a bad idea, I think. I mean, is MapleStory 1 paid to win? Yes, it is. It very much is paid to win. I mean, you know, I once heard this story from my friend. Like, there was this guy complaining about not getting anything meaningful after spending $500 on MapleStory. And the guy was like complaining about it in a community or something, like, you know, MapleStory community where people were talking about MapleStory and all. And the guy was, you know, complaining about, you know, wasting $500, you know, and not getting anything. And people were just like, you know, hey, only $500, you know, you're not gonna get anywhere far with that, you know, like, that's how pay to win it is. I used to have other social medias, like I used to have a account on Twitter. I used to run a blog. I used to have those, but I got rid of them all. I don't really like social networks. I don't even have a personal Facebook account. I mean, I do have one from my high school, but it's been abandoned for like 15 years. I quit Facebook when I was in high school. Really, like, I saw what everyone was doing with Facebook. You know, it's just like, you know, trying their ass off to make it look like they're having a wonderful life or something. You know, like, it's just all fake. You know, like, people trying to get attention from others. You know, like, hey, you know, if you like this, you know, I'm gonna do this. You know, it's all that crap and bullshit. I was like, you know, I don't want to see all these, so I quit. Really, Facebook is a total waste of time. It's not just Facebook, like Twitter and everything else. I think personally, like, they're all waste of time. Like, there's no meaning to it at all. Like, at least like, if you play like some games like this, you get fun out of it, but like, what fun is there to, you know, trying to get attention from people on Facebook, you know? Like, so if people press, you know, like 13 times for you, does that make you happy? Because it doesn't make me happy. I don't know about that. I don't go to Facebook to, you know, like, look at all those memes. And there are, like, you know, great websites for memes out there, right? So you can go check that out. I do have a Discord account, but I don't necessarily feel like talking to people when I play a game. Like I said before, I like to be alone, you know. I hate loud places. I hate places that are way too crowded, you know. Explains why I don't go clubbing. I mean, the main reason is, you know, like, even if I went clubbing, I don't think I will get hooked up with any other women because I'm not attractive enough. I mean, even if I could get a female partner in a club, I don't think I would like to do that because, you know, I don't think that's a good thing to do, you know, for a lot of reasons. What am I talking about? Clubbing here? Yeah, anyway. I mean, it's not like you can't, like, some people, I've seen people who, like, you know, met each other in a club and they ended up marrying. They ended up getting married and all. I've seen cases like that. Sure, it can happen. Like, you know, you can find your true love in a club. Sure. But in most cases, it's just like a one-night stand or something like that. And I really hate things like that. I really hate it. I don't know why the, you know, conversation is getting a little too serious here, but yeah. So yeah, besides from me being ugly, I don't like to go to like crowded, loud places. I mean, being with a woman is not a waste of time. But, you know, if I want to be with someone, would like to be with someone who I love, you know, and care about. Not just someone who I want to have, like, sexual intercourse with for one night. That's not what I'm after, you know. Yeah, I first thought so too when I heard the story. Like, you know, you find your like partner, like, you know, you find your love in a club. At first, I was like, that's kind of weird, but I was like, oh well, it's none of my business. If you're happy, you're happy, you know. So be it. You know, I don't think I'll find my love in a club. I don't know. Let's not get into this topic too much. You know, like it can get a little dirty and messy at the same time. You know. But anyway, let's talk about something different. Got any topics to talk about other than that? 아, 잼스톤 너무 안 나오는데? 지금 85%가 됐는데도 하나 나오고 안 나오네. 서버를 바꾼 게 악수였나? 하지만 어림도 없지. Korean sounds fancy? Really? I don't know, like... Maybe because it's my mother tongue, I'm too used to speaking it. 잼스톤이라고 어림도 없다. Yeah, it's also nice for me to get to talk to you guys as well. I mean, that's like, you know, the main purpose of me live streaming at this time of day. I mean, I don't really like, you know, like I said, like I don't, like this is not my main game, you know, like I don't main MapleStory is my, favorite game. It's just I'm doing this because I had requests for this. Like, if I could, I would rather play Soul Worker at this moment. But while I'm just playing MapleStory, because of the request, why not just have some talks with people? This isn't too bad, I think. 야인시대는 아직도 기억나요. 저 어렸을 때 본방으로 야인시대 보던 그때. 그 젊은 시절의 김두한을 안재모 씨였나? 그 배우분 성함이? 되게 멋있다고 생각했는데 어렸을 때는. 그분도 나이 들었겠다. I mean, I already had a lot of Soul Worker tonight, so yeah. I'm already having enough, time with my Soul Worker, so it's okay. And it's not like I hate MapleStory. It's just it's just not as enjoyable as Soul Worker. That's all. One good thing about L-Sword was, I mean, the game is not about the game itself, but the L-Sword was kind of very available to people. So when I started my YouTube channel, it wasn't hard to find people outside Korea. A lot of you were easily within my touch, like I had my English subtitles, so you guys were kind of interested in my L-Sword videos, so I got to meet all of you. But like for Soul Workers, it's like there are hardly any people in the servers outside Korea, so it's kind of pity, I guess. I didn't play Grand Chase. I did not. Although I heard some of its music. Some people still, become nostalgic over some of the pieces of music from Grand Chase, right? I think Tiffany used to listen to that during his live stream. Because when Grand Chase was popular among Korean people, at the same time, MapleStory was popular, and I was into MapleStory rather than Grand Chase, so that's why I didn't get to play it. And by the time I, heard about Grand Chase again, it was closing down, so. No, I did not. Although you can still play Grand Chase on your smartphones. There's a mobile version of it. I don't know if there's an English version to it, but KOG is still servicing Grand Chase on mobile devices. I think it's called Grand Chase M or something. But I don't want to get started on another game right now. I have enough games to play. Yeah, I heard so. It's another pay-to-win game. Yeah, a lot of loot boxes. So yeah, if you play that over your, nostalgia, you're gonna regret it. Yeah, I heard this pay to win. Not kind of pay to win. It is pay to win. I mean, it's KOG. What do you expect? Like, you know, they killed Grand Chase. They killed a lot of games that we haven't heard of. Like, no, I'm pretty sure you guys don't know this, but KOG made a lot of games. In fact, like it made a lot of games, but they all, you know, they all hit the dust before even, you know, becoming known to players. You know, like. So a lot of people don't know their existence, but a lot of games made by KOG already failed and, you know, closed down. After Pathfinder, I'm thinking of playing Dual Blader. I've always wanted to try Dual Bladers. But I didn't really have a chance to do it, so maybe if I have to create a sub-character now, I think I'll play Dual Blader. Because it's cool, you know, Dual Blader is cool. Or, you know, you could say it's dope. I don't know. I'm not really used to these kind of words. You know, dope. I can also try that. I don't know what he's called in English, but in Korean he's called Poyoung. I think he's like a tiger or something. Like half tiger, half human or something. Hey, I'll see you later, Saiba. Thanks for coming. Take care, man. Wait a minute, you guys are like from different countries. Like you guys are not like, most of you here are not, you know, American or Canadian or Australian or British. Like do you guys understand what I say? Like, do you guys all understand what I say? Is my English easy enough? 네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 아니요, 한국 분들이 지금 있긴 있는데 지금은 영어 외국 분들이 좀 많아서. You understand everything? Okay. Okay, that's good to know. You know. I hope my English is not, you know, too hard to understand. Wait, like just asking, do I sound like I have a like a Korean accent when I speak English? Do I sound like that? I don't know. I've been growing up learning American English, like white American English. So like I try to like. I don't necessarily try to, but I, you know, like whenever I speak, it's mostly on the white American English. Kinda like an American. Yeah, no wonder. I mean, like for example, like, when I, you know, learned to pronounce stuff in English, you know, when I was in school, like I was like told to say water, not water, you know, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Korean schools teach white American English. So, yeah. Although, sometimes they're not actually very accurate with the pronunciations, but, yeah. Absolutely not. I think I kind of do sometimes, I don't know, like whenever I hear my own voice, first of all, it sounds awful. It sounds weird and awful. Sorry guys, I have to bombard you with my weird voice all the time with with my videos. Sometimes I feel like I have some weird accent that's kind of that makes me distinct from being an American, I guess. I don't know. How long have I been learning English? I mean, I guess my whole life, I started learning English like at the age of 7. Yeah, Koreans kind of start early for English. I mean, yeah, it's like a most widely spoken language, right? So we start pretty early. And yeah, I still try to learn English. Sometimes I like look for stuff online. Ask people like what's like the correct way to do something, or what's like the correct way to say something, or something like that. I still try to learn. I'm still learning. Like for example, like recently I googled what's the difference between empathy and sympathy, because if you look those words up in Korean dictionary, like Korean English dictionary, they kind of sound the same, and it's hard to spot the difference between the two words. And like from what I've seen so far, people use those words interchangeably. So I wanted to know the exact difference between those two words, so I kind of Googled it, and I kind of got the answer off Google, but I kind of forgot what the answer was. Wait, does that mean my voice is kind of boring and monotonic? Like it calms you. My voice calms you. I mean, I'm glad to hear that, but isn't that usually the characteristic of like a monotonic voice? you know, one of those professors that make you fall asleep in college. The boring, monotonic professors. It sounds relaxing. All right. I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah. Thanks, man. Would it be interesting to hear someone speak Swedish? I think it will definitely be interesting, because, like I said, I've never heard someone speak Swedish before. All the Swedish people I've met before, they all spoke English to me. Never had a chance to hear them speak Swedish. And I don't know why, but all those Swedish people were pretty good looking. I don't know like what they thought about themselves, but to me, like, Swedish people looked, like for male, they all looked cool and, can't find the right word, like fancy. And the Swedish females were all like, they were like beautiful and attractive. I don't know. Maybe because I'm Asian. I don't really know like what it really means to be an ugly white. I don't know. Cause like it's hard to explain like it's hard to explain what I mean by that. Like, one moment here, guys. I gotta So like for example, like Asian female can look at a white guy, like white skinned guy, and think he's like handsome or something. But like in the eyes of white females, the guy's not attractive at all. That happens a lot. And similarly, sometimes white guy looks at Asian girls and think that the girl is pretty attractive, but like in the eyes of an Asian males, the girl is not attractive at all. That happens sometimes. So yeah. 네, 안녕하세요. 향신자님 오랜만 반가워요. 레헬렌데스요. 흩어진 시간 부금은 여기서 나오지 않지만 다른 맵으로 가야 나오지만 네, 반가워요. 오랜만이에요. 네, 제하 김희성님도 어서 오시고요. 네, 유튜브에서 저렇게 약간 닉네임을 안 쓰고 성함을 적어 놓으시는 분들이 계신데 본명이 아닐 거란 생각이 자주 들어. Hey, sorry, I don't really know how to pronounce your name. Alzak Connell? Are you German? I had one German professor back in college. He was and he still is my all-time favorite professor or teacher. He taught religions and philosophy. And like he's almost like a role model for my life. The professor was really great. Oh. Am I like a lucky charm to you? Well, in fact, you're not the first one to say that. I actually had some people who were kind of lucky with their loot boxes after I kind of teased them during live streams. And they came back to me and said oh, it was maybe because of your tease, thanks for the tease. And I was like, what? So my tease is a lucky charm? Yeah, sorry, I'm not really good with names, so... I don't know. I wish I could travel to Germany sometime later in my life. There have been a lot of TV programs that showed off different places in Germany, and they all looked cool. And how Germans kind of famous for beer and sausages. I really want to try those. I wonder how good they are. Sorry, I don't talk to people on Discord. I can't even remember my account on Discord, so... I mean... maybe... later in the future if I get a chance, but I don't plan on doing that right now. But let's see how it goes. If I get a chance to do it, maybe we can do that. But for the moment, I don't plan on doing that, so sorry. How do you pronounce that? Sauerkraut? What? German is really hard to pronounce. And also Dutch too. So like I told you, like minutes ago, I told you about this Dutch friend, right? I had in high school, right? I once met his mom, and his mom tried to teach me some words in Dutch, and the pronunciation was so hard. Like I never got a single word right. Dutch was like one of the hardest languages I've seen or heard. 그나저나 잼스톤 하나 주셨네. 나도 모르는 사이에 한 개였는데 두 개 됐죠. Sauerkraut. Okay. That sauerkraut. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, so like European languages like are like a little too hard for me to mimic, should I say? GX 레거시가 나온다고요? 메가맨 GX 레거시가 나온다고요? 진짜? 아, 잠깐만. 레가시라는 게 이거 뭐지? 메가맨 X 레거시 컬렉션 같은 겁니까? 아니면 후속작입니까? 빨리 말을 해보시란 말이에요. Do I know what sauerkraut is? No. Enlighten me. I don't know what it is. 저번에 그거 전 컬렉션이에요. 아 그래요? 아 아깝다. 아 근데 그게 잘 팔리면 후속작도 나올 수 있겠지? 솔직히 저는 GX 시리즈는 처음엔 별로 안 좋아했거든요. 어차피 롱맨 제로랑 롱맨 GX랑 GX의 시리즈는 그 원래 메가맨 X, 롱맨 X 세계관하고는 조금 다르잖아요. 약간 스토리가 이어지지 않잖아요. 네. 뭐 엘프 전쟁이나 그런 것처럼 약간 좀 이어지지가 않는데 스토리가. 그래서 약간 좀 이제 메가맨 X랑 관련이 좀 없다 보니까 약간 아 이건 좀 메가맨 X 같지가 않아서 좀 그저 그렇네라고 생각했는데 게임 자체는 또 굉장히 재밌더라고요. 그래서 메가맨 GX의 그 스토리 마지막 끝부분에서 약간 좀 뒤에 뭔가 더 있을 것처럼 나오고 후속작이 안 나와가지고 지금 막 애타고 있는 중인데. 근데 평행세계라고 보기에도 좀 그런 게 솔직히 그냥 그 팬들이 그냥 이렇게 이론을 그렇게 세우는 것 뿐이지 한 번도 이제 막 캡콤 측에서 막 평행세계라고 이렇게 얘기한 적은 없잖아요. 그냥 약간 평행세계 같은 거 그런 개념이다 약간 그런 식으로 팬들이 이해를 하는 것 뿐이지 뭐. 아 나오는구나. 아 그거 또 나오면 사야겠다. 또 그런 거 사줘야 또 후속작이 나오겠지. 저는 지금 소원이 뭐냐면은 저 진짜 늙어서 죽기 전에 메가맨 X9 보고 메가맨 X 스토리 끝 보는 겁니다. 시그마 얘 언제 죽어? 우리 시그마 신금화 우리 신금화 언제 죽어? Yeah, European languages like they all like sound too difficult for me. I think it's because of the pronunciations and how things are written. Like, for example, like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not 100% sure on this, but like, English has this alphabets, right? And like a lot of languages, a lot of European languages also use alphabets. You know, maybe they're not exactly the same, but you know, like, I think they're kind of like Greek characters. You know, like, you know what I mean? They have some similarities in, you know, written language, right? But then they are not really pronounced the same. Oh, 고마워 잼스톤. 행복한 것이에요. Like, and like if you try to read those words like you would in English, like it doesn't work. Like some like characters are not pronounced. They're like silent when you pronounce them. So like it gets really confusing. I guess it's because I don't know the rules of those languages. Hey Mooncake, have I considered doing a Mega Man Zero playthrough? I was gonna do that. I was gonna do a Let's Play for that, but I guess I got caught up with all those different videos that I've been doing so far. So yeah, once I'm done with Waku Waku 7, the Neo Geo game that I'm working on right now. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go back to Mega Man X1, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna go through all the games in order, like Mega Man X1 through 8, Mega Man Zero series, and Mega Man ZX and ZXA. Yeah, I hope to cover them all on my channel. So yeah, hopefully. I mean, I have a lot of games in my mind, but it's just I can't, you know, get them done fast, you know, all by myself, you know. And I noticed I try to make things funny on the with my edits on the Mega Man X videos, and it is kind of hard. it really is. Sometimes it doesn't really, you know, sound funny at all. So yeah. Missed. Missed again. That bald eagle. Sauerkraut is made by a process of pickling and called lactic acid fermentation that is analogous to how traditional non-heat treated pickled cucumbers and kimchi are made. Ah, okay. So it's a kind of a fermentation, I guess, similar to kimchi, the Korean food. 나중에 GX 영상도 만드실 건가요? 네, 하고는 할 의향과 생각은 있어요. 단지 저는 이 유튜버로서 작업을 전부 혼자 하다 보니까 하고 싶은 거랑 머리에 이제 계획은 많은데 제 몸과 제게 주어진 시간이 너무 모자랍니다. 그래서 좀 시간이 많이 걸리는 게 한이에요. 그래서 항상 미안하지, 뭔가 영상 기다리는 사람들한테 미안하지. 속도를 내기 위해서는 너무 힘들어 제가. 그래서 언젠가는 할 계획이 있긴 합니다. 또 이제 저만의 편집 방식으로 어떻게 이렇게 좀 재밌게 승화해 보려고는 하는데 그게 또 쉽지가 않더라고요. 그런 류의 게임을 재밌게 승화한다는 게 쉽지 않더라고요. 언젠가 꼭 제가 유튜브를 그만두는 날이 이제 언제 올진 모르겠지만 그 날이 오기 전까지 꼭 롱맨 시리즈는 이제 다 하는 거로. 클래식 롱맨은 안 할 것 같아요. 약간 롱맨 앤 포르테랑 롱맨 7 정도는 몰라도 제가 롱맨 클래식 시리즈는 별로 안 좋아해서. 직녀님 항상 응원의 말씀 감사합니다. 그쵸, 건강 빼면은 남는 게 없어요. 건강이 제일 중요해요. 클래식은 뭔가 저는 이제 처음 접한 메가맨 게임이 메가맨 X고 그 다음 메가맨 X3를 접했다가 나중에 이제 이것저것 좋아서 다 찾아서 하게 된 건데 옛날에 친구 집에서 이제 도스 CD 넣고 도스에다가 막 커맨드 입력해서 실행시키면은 메가맨 X가 실행이 됐었어요. 하여튼 그랬던 시절이 있었는데 근데 이제 나중에 메가맨 X를 많이 즐기고 나서야 이제 클래식 롱맨을 접했는데 너무 다르고 뭔가 스토리나 여러 가지로 별로 안 끌려서 좋아하진 않습니다. 페미컴은 아니고 도스로. 예. Man, that's some long word. I don't want to pronounce that. 와 93%네 벌써? 얘기하면서 하니까 시간 막 몇 시간 뚝딱인걸? 하루 종일 막 메이플만 하고 그러면 하루에 1억도 하겠다. 할 수는 있겠다. 근데 약간 매창이 되고 싶은 생각은 없어서. 나는 소창이 되고 싶어. 아 이미 소창인가? 아니야 나는 클린하지. 나는 클린하지. 암 이게 진짜 혼자서 방 안에서 혼자서 무표정으로 이러고 있으면 굉장히 현타모거든요 이거. 주저리 떠들면서. 근데 내가 이렇게 주저리 떠들면서 할 수 있을 거란 생각을 못 했거든요. 근데 말하다 보니까 계속 떠들게 되네. 좀 신기하대. 며칠간 이러고 있는데 지금. 이렇게 많이 떠들 수 있다는 것도 참. 와 직녀님 소모 안하고 뭐했어? 설마 그 쓰레기 한 거 아니겠죠? 아 고어 제비스톤 나이스. 직녀님도 이제 그 쓰레기는 손 떼세요. 이제 그만할 때 됐어. 왜 이렇게 딴딴하냐? 현생이 바쁘셨다고? 그런 거면 인정이지만 면접 보러 다니셨구나. 정말 바쁘셨군요. It's not weird to have white hair in that age. My friend used to have white hair or gray hair. Yeah, you call it gray hair in English, right? My friend used to have gray hair in high school too, so it's not weird at all. Yeah, happens to a lot of people. You're turning into a ghoul. That's mean. You guys are all like younger than me. I'm like what, 27? I don't want to go back to school sometimes. Yeah, I'm 27. If you don't suddenly eat humans, that will be fine. Hey, gray hair is kind of cool. I mean, especially when you're young, it's okay. Having some gray hair when you're young, it's okay. When you're like in your 40s or 50s, that might make you look a bit too old. But you know, when you're just like a high school student, you know, it's fine. 제 어르신 아니셨나? 그새 회춘하신 건가? 저 28살 밖에 안 됐거든요. 아저씨 아니거든요? 라고는 해보지만 뭐 요즘엔 군대만 갔다 오면 다 아저씨지 뭐. 그렇다며 대학생도 아저씨라며 요즘에는 다 아저씨더만 무슨. 애매하지 않을까요? 지금 이 나이는 어디 가서 형이 아니면 오빠가 라고 얘기하기보다는 아저씨가 라고 해야 되지 않을까 싶기도 하고. 아니야 100살까지 살지 안 살지 어떻게 알아. 건강했으면 좋겠어. 오래 사는 것보단 치매 같은 거 안 왔으면 좋겠고, 내가 눈 감는 날 마지막까지 나는 2다리로 걷다가 조용히 미소 지으면서 눈 감고 싶어 나는. Hey, I'll see you later, Alzak. 계속 떠드니까 미친듯이 배고프네. 어제도 저 밤에 이제 뭐 먹을 순 없으니까 너무 늦어가지고 배고파 그러면서 잤어. 진짜 너무 배고프던데. 근데 거기서 이제 먹고 이제 잠들면은 바로 직방인 것이요. 한 일주일만 그 짓 하면 이제 한 5kg, 8kg 막 이렇게 쪄가지고 막 난리 날 텐데. 근데 잠잘 때 너무 배고파. 아침 일어나서 속이 쓰리더라고. 말하는 게 칼로리 소모가 심하다고요? 근데 살은 안 빠지는 것 같은데. 왜지? 많이 쓰면 좀 빠졌으면 좋겠는데. 아 95%까지 왔네. Hey Martin, you're back. 아 이거 굳이 레벨업 하고 자야 되나? 35분 6채. 레벨업은 하고 잘까? 레벨업만 하고 잘까? 와 여기 버닝 2단계야 누가 다 빼놓고 갔네. 뭐 리부트는 사냥터가 널널해서 사냥터로 싸울 일도 없고 이제 그냥 이제 저렇게 버닝 낮으면 그냥 서버를 바꿔버리면 되니까. Yes, 1:30 a.m. South Korea. I should go to sleep, but close to level 227, so I'm just gonna, do that and end the live stream. 네, 사냥도 스트레스가 없어서 좋아요. 리부트 1은 사람이 너무 많아. 리부트 2가 좀 약간 시골이고, 리부트 1은 복작복작해요. 싸움도 많을걸? 약간 이렇게 경험치 버프 받으러 오면은 약간 기다리면서 좀 쉬는 느낌 들어서 좋아. 막 이렇게 부금도 되게 평안하고. 오, 10단계 좋아. 하고 15분짜리 경험치 버프를 쓰면은 금방 하겠지 이제. Alright, few more minutes then I can go off to bed and get some good amount of sleep for tomorrow. 안녕하세요 학털털님. 네, 메이플도 말렙이 있긴 있습니다. 도달하기가 미친듯이 어려워서 그렇지 있긴 있어요. 현재 메이플 말렙은 275로 알고 있습니다. 말렙이 그리고 말렙 유저가 꽤 되기는 된다고 하네요. 네, 인생을 웬만큼 갈아넣지 않고는 도달할 수 없는 수치라고 하니까 저 같은 클린한 메리니는 이제 갈 수 없는. Will I stream tomorrow too? I'm not sure. I'll try to. Why do you pull all-nighters all the time? Like, do you stay awake playing games or do you have a lot of work? 아, 이 정도면 메린이지. 이 정도면 메린이죠. 카오스 루타비스도 아직도 쩔쩔매는데 이 정도면은 메린이 아니겠습니까? 진짜 양심적으로 그 정도면 메린이다. 여기서 조금 더 가면 이제 메린이라고 하기엔 조금 그런 수준이겠지. 근데 아직은 메린이다. 아직은. 아, playing games, huh? I mean, if you're fine with it, if you're happy with that, go ahead. But I don't know. I used to I used to pull all-nighters when I was like a high school student. Like, I used to stay all night playing MapleStory back then. But nowadays, if I like stay awake for just one night, I feel so like terribly exhausted the next day. I can't do anything. I guess I'm getting old. 메이플 보스몹 캐릭이 너무 마음에 들어서요. 뭐 루시드 말씀하시는 건가? 딱히 그거 외에는 그렇게 마음에 들 만한 캐릭터라고 할 것까지는 없는데. 네, 뭐 루시드 뭐 웬만큼 게임에서는 루시드 면상도 못 봐요. 그렇게 보고 싶으시면 약간 일러로 바탕화면으로 그냥 지정해놓는 게 보기 더 쉬울 것 같아. 게임 내에서 보려면은 진짜 웬만큼에서는 볼 수가 없는 것 같아. 96%. 뭐 스토리 모드로는 볼 수 있는데 약간 보스 잡이용으로 보려면은 조금 보여야 하는 것 같더라고요. 저도 잘 모르겠어요. 저도 메이플에 대해서는 막 이것저것 얘기할 수 있는 수준이 아니야 이제는. 옛날에 한 십몇 년 전에는 그래도 메이플 좀 많이 했다고는 했지만 요즘은 저는 메이플에 있어서는 고인물도 아니고 진짜 뉴비 수준이죠. 루시드가 잡몹이 되는 날이 언젠간 오겠지? 그렇지 않을까요? 이 게임이 오래오래 장수를 해가지고 이제 막 제가 늙어서도 있으면은 그러지 않을까? 아, 90년 전에 메이플이란 게 있었는데 그 루시드라는 보스 아직 살아있나? 이러면은 루시드 이제 잡몹으로 나와요 막 이러고 할아버지 루시드 잡몹이야. 여기 곤무네 여기. Anxiety at age 13? Like, what was there to worry about? I mean, if you don't want to answer that, you don't have to, but I don't know. Nowadays, I have a lot of anxieties, but I have a lot to think about, you know, regarding my life and all, you know. Got a lot of anxieties. 고인물들은 막 하루 8시간, 10시간씩 사냥한대요. 하루 종일 그렇게 메이플만 하나봐. 그러고도 막 이제 할 거 없어지면은 이제 이게 막 월드가 있잖아요. 그러니까 서버 같은 게 있잖아. 막 리부트 서버, 뭐 엘리시움 서버 막 이렇게 있잖아요. 하다가 질리면은 다른 서버에 가서 다시 이제 바닥부터 다시 또 시작한대. 할 거 없으면은. 그러니까 그 쓰레기로 치면은 솔레스에다가 올캐릭 말렙하고 공명도 999를 찍고 나서 아 할 게 없네 한 다음에 가이아 가서 또 하는 거야. I mean, I understand, you know, all those things. I feel you, you know. I'm pretty. I think I'm pretty ugly myself, you know. I've never got a. I never got complimented by females before about my looks, you know, like. No one ever told me I look cute or you know, no one ever told me I look handsome. I'm not really that short. My height is not, you know, I would say it's average, I guess. But yeah, my appearance, my life, you know, I understand what you mean by that. So I'm sorry, man. Family issues. Sure. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say for you, but yeah, I hope you know, get over with all those anxieties and insecurities that you have with your life. Yeah, I hope everything gets better for you, man. Hey Zero, I was thinking that you should do some dubbing cause your voice sounds nice. Well, first of all, thanks Martin for saying that. But I think there is a reason why there's this job called voice actor. You know, I'm not a voice actor. My voice may sound, you know, relaxing and, you know, good for a lot of you, but when it comes to like dubbing my voice to something else, some kind of character or something, I don't think I'll do good. I mean, I sometimes do that with my videos, right? You know, I sometimes try to, you know, like play with my voice in some of my videos, but yeah, I don't. I don't think I'm, good at such things. You think I'll be a nice dad? I hope so. Well, that is if I can manage to get a, partner for life. If I can manage to get married to someone, that has to happen first before, thinking about whether I can be a good dad or something, I gotta get married first. And before I get married, I gotta find someone first. 와, 레벨업이다. 따따따따따, 레벨업. Alright, that's enough for today, I guess. Hey, thanks. That was a lot of work. Just enjoying the music here. 네, 저 루시드 비비지 못해요. 감히 비비지 못합니다. 스토리보드도 간신히 깼어. 부금 너무 좋다. 뭔가 형용할 수 없어, 이 부금에 대한 감상은. 뭔가 말로 설명하기 힘든 뭔가가 있어요. 뭔가 벅차오르기도 하고, 뭔가 되게 말로 형용하기 힘들어. Is it just me? It's really hard to describe how I feel about this music. Like, it's so great. I really love it, but it's more than that. Like, I feel something inside my heart whenever I listen to this piece of music. But it's really hard to describe, even in my mother tongue, like Korean. Like, I can't find a word to describe it. 이거 막 한 몇 시간씩 반복 루프 재생해가지고 들을 수 있을 것 같아. I think I can just set this music on loop and let it loop for 10 hours or something, or 20 hours. And I think I still can listen to this. Such a great music. And I've never thought I would listen to such great music in a game like this before. I mean, there were a lot of games with great music back in 90s, but still, this is really this is an art, I think. This is an artistic work. Oh man. So yeah, let's wrap up here. as I said, tomorrow I'm not sure if I can make it the live stream. I plan on going to a net cafe with my friend to play games, and I don't think I'll be back early, so I might be back a little late in the night. And if I'm a little too tired, I might not, show up. And like I'm more of an editor than a streamer. I don't stream often, so I can't really guarantee when the next live stream is gonna be. But yeah, I'll try to make it as soon as possible. All right. Yeah, it was great talking to you, all of you. You guys were all nice and warm. And thanks for coming to my live stream. There are a lot of great streams out there on Twitch and YouTube, and yet you still choose to come to my live stream. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. I mean it. So yeah, thanks for coming, and have a great day or night depending on where you are, and I hope to see you guys later. Ciao. 네, 오늘은 여기까지만 하도록 하겠습니다. 제가 스밍을 주로 하지는 않다 보니까 언제 또 올지는 모르겠는데 또 기회되면 또 오도록 할게요, 여러분들. 오랜만에 여러분들이랑 이렇게 대화할 수 있어서 너무 좋았고, 여기 재밌는 방송들 많은데 그래도 저하고 와서 같이 시간 보내주셔서 너무 감사드려요. 다들 연휴 잘하시고 연휴 때 맛있는 거 많이 드시고 즐거운 시간 보내길 바라겠습니다. 다들 굿밤 되세요. 바이바이. 나이트 나이트 굿나잇.